My name is Jessica Kim Schmid. I'm the director and instructor for the Science Leadership Camp. This camp is basically, it's in the name. It's for kids who are really interested in science, but also are interested in being leaders in whatever field they eventually choose. And there's a really specific, unique skill set that comes with being a leader. That's kind of the same across all fields. So we have some parts of the camp that focus more on the leadership aspects, but we also really focused on giving them lots of exposure to all the different science fields that are available to them. And we want them to see stuff before they get to college so they're more informed when they're here and have to make big choices. On Monday, we had a leadership boot camp in the morning where they got into their groups, kind of assessed their teamwork and leadership styles, and were put through a bunch of different fun activities, but they're all kind of in a competition setting just so they could see, how do I work well in a team? What might I need to change? What do I appreciate in others when I work in a team? All really important traits for leaders. So on Tuesday, they went to visit a field research site out at Stone Valley. And so they got to see what the life of a field researcher is like and ask all their questions and get to see if that life is something that would be something that they wanted. And so yeah, that was a really cool experience that I don't think they would have gotten otherwise. On Tuesday afternoon, they went on a tour of lots of the material science facilities here on campus. There's a nanofabrication facility, as well as Materials Research Institute with lots of cool electron microscopes and other tools that material scientists use to study and create new materials. So they got to see that. And they also got to meet a lot of scientists here on campus, whether they're faculty or grad students, and just ask them about what got them into the work they wanted to do, advice that they might have for our campers about how they choose what comes next. That mixer, that kind of opportunity to meet other scientists was a really neat part of Tuesday. On Wednesday, they went to their research snapshots. Each group went to a different lab and really got to see the research that they're doing, really fancy technology, a lot of studying things that often can't be seen by the naked eye. They had a bioengineering lab, a high-pressure chemistry lab, all kinds of things. And then after they went to the snapshots, they had to make a presentation in their group and then share it with the rest of the camp on Thursday morning, just to practice kind of taking together what they know and being able to communicate that to others, which is a really important skill for scientists and for leaders. On Thursday, they also got to meet a lot of undergrad researchers, so they know that research isn't just something that older people who are further along in their careers, so you can get started right away. So we hope that got them started thinking about how would I get involved and what would I want to try maybe research when I'm in college.
My name is Megan. I'm a curriculum mentor for Science U, and I'm majoring in biochemistry and molecular biology.
My name is Karan. I'm also a curriculum mentor for Science U, and I'm majoring in pre-medical neuroscience. The thing about science leadership specifically is every scientist field that you go into requires some level of teamwork. So whether or not you understood all of the science that we talked about this whole week, it's important for them to see that each team that they saw was more than just one person. Science requires a lot of people for it to be successful.
Even if they're not at the point where they know what they want to do, there's so many different options for them to do. So there's pre-med, there's biochem, and even if they don't go into science, they learn this week how to work on the team and what is out there for them.
And then Friday, they're making vision and action plan posters, which is part of how they personally are going to reflect on and summarize where they see themselves going and the steps they want to take to get there and the questions they have. We have people they've seen throughout the week, as well as a few others just coming by to learn about them and give them some advice or encouragement. So we really hope it's a positive experience for them at the end that kind of concludes their camp experience. I hope that the campers really take away a kind of really personal idea of, based off everything they've seen, the people they've met, where to think that they want to go. You don't know what you don't know, right? So part of exposing them to so many different things while they're here, hopefully they were able to sort out some of the opportunities. Like this path is now what I think is interesting. Maybe they didn't know it existed before. And we really hope that it becomes something that informs how they develop in the future as science leaders.